Our foreign policy is very decisive. Let me see if I get over here to where some more light would be. There we go. As I was saying, our foreign policy is very decisive. We have to find a way to be able to coordinate more of a policy in regards to our policy for our policies, for our foreign policies. The decisiveness is, boy, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm a little weary. Anyway, as I was saying, we have to do our best to induce or induct a foreign policy that is a policy that's a good, sound policy. As I reiterated several times before, we do our best to try to be able to keep up. Boy, I feel really sleepy. I don't know why I feel so sleepy. We do our best to try to talk to the United Nations in regards to a policy that would be a good, sound policy on foreign policy, to try to invoke the best sound policy that we can. Myself and the members also try our best to be able to implement the best sound policies that the United Nations would follow and be able to invoke throughout the process of the policies. As the policy standards take place, we know there's a lot of regulations on them, but we'll try the best we can to be able to determine the best policies for the sound policy. As that rolls out, as the policy becomes available, we will be able to determine any tweaking of a policy that needs to be tweaked. The votes come up in the Senate and the House shortly, and then we will invoke the policy from a bill into a law with the House and the Senate. So it's a matter of being able to determine what parts of the policy are legitimate, which parts of it are sleepy. What parts of it are invalid for the policy standards before we take a vote. But the vote should be coming shortly as the House and the Senate takes a stance on that. I thank you for your time, and we will update you as the policy becomes a policy.